What's that word out here for now? For now, back with another prison story, man. I finna give y'all niggas this one story, man. I seen the nigga get his beard knocked off, man. I done had some fucked up ass cellies, man. All that shit, man. On the real. This for motherfuckers that don't know how it is in a joint, or just for motherfuckers who just care about like listening to my jail story, prison story, that's interesting in knowing what the fuck I went through when I was in there, man. This for everybody that fuck with me, man. And that fuck with my human and just fuck with me for real type shit. But anyways, come on, man. Why is you making all that noise like you fat or something? You did just eat that belly. You your fat ass. But anyways, oh yeah, man. When you locked up, man, you can't control your celly, fool. Like when you go to the joint, ain't really no controlling your celly. I heard back in the day and shit, like time before I came, that they used to do that. Like if you was cool with the COs or some shit like that, you can let them know like, hey, this my mans and shit. Can I get sealed up with him and shit? And like, you know what I'm saying? They'll sell you up with them on some cool shit. But at this time at RCI, where I was at for, they weren't doing that. You know what I'm saying? They probably still doing it in other joints. I don't know. But while I was at RCI, they weren't doing that, folk. They weren't really doing that, G. Like, whoever your celly is, that's who it is, folk. Unless you finna go to the hole. Unless you finna go to the hole, you know what I'm saying? Tell their ass, folks, I'm not going in the room and go to the hole. But, like, that's the only way you can really control your shit. But a nigga like me, I have programs, ERP, early release program, where I can leave out early. So, like, me going to the hole, that'll fuck around affect that, you know what I'm saying? Steady going to the hole and shit. They'll be looking at that shit and that'll fuck around affect it, you know what I'm saying? So, a motherfucker like me that's trying to go home can't really be doing shit like that. So, if I ain't got no pool with no CO or no shit like that, my celly is my celly, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't really had no pool with no CO because I wasn't talking to their ass, for I don't never be in their face, none of that shit. Motherfucker be, especially the female COs, like, I ain't gonna lie, for niggas be on their ass, for like, I understand some niggas like been down for a long time, so niggas be super excited when they see a female, but for niggas be overdoing it, folks, in the joint. I done seen niggas make a female cry in the joint, fool. On phone, no niggas a female walk past this room, folks, and my mama nigga got the jagging, folks, in front of her, folks. This lady walked off, forgot to cry and pressed the button on his ass. It was this thick ass New Mexican female. On phone, no, she was thick as hell. I'm not gonna lie. On phone now, motherfucker used to stand up for count, folks. I remember we had to come out our room for count. You got to stand out for count for like, I think like 2-3 times a day. Some shit like that. We'll stand out for count. On front of them, we'll all be lined up. It's like tiers and shit. On front of them, it's a whole bunch of rooms on the left side. Then there's a whole bunch of rooms on top. Then there's a whole bunch of rooms on the right side, a whole bunch of rooms on top. But you come outside your room, so you seeing niggas in front of you, on the side of you all. That's like a line type shit, like boom, boom type shit. And it's a line. Then up, 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 like all that shit. So she'll like walk through the middle, folks. You know what I'm saying? Walk in the middle so everybody will see her. On phone, so she'll get the count motherfuckers and shit like that. Folks, soon she turn around for motherfuckers used to on phone now. Motherfuckers used to on phone them getting that on phone them motherfuckers do that motherfucker. Fuck you talking about. That shit used to be funny as hell, folks. Soon as she turn around, motherfucker, you just hear, you know it's coming. Soon as she turn around, you hear motherfucker get that on fuck no. On fuck no. She'll just keep walking and shit on fuck. That shit used to be funny. I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker was the biggest of the biggest. But on fuck no, niggas be on her ass though for like other niggas in the joint, folks, that make you don't even wanna get on that with a female because you would just feel like you just, you know what I'm saying, just like them niggas. Like sometimes, like, you know what I'm saying, it'll make you feel like, man, maybe I shouldn't even talk to her. Maybe I should just fall back so I can look different, like, because I know she probably looking at some of these niggas like, these niggas thirsty as hell, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about niggas won't let that bitch breathe. For any female that look decent, that be kind of going, because I think some of they ass do be going, folks, because they be talking to niggas so much and they grown, folks. Everybody here grown. You know what the fuck niggas on. You know what's going on, folks. So bitches do be kind of going, but sometimes they really don't, folks. But niggas be blowing their cover. Like, if it was me, if I was locked up, folks, and I wanted to talk to a female, I'm the type of nigga that'll talk to a female when no inmate's not around. I'm not finna talk to you and just be always talking to you and always being seen talking to you what other inmates around. So that's putting motherfuckers in our business. As if every time I'm talking to you and shit like that, it's other inmates around and seeing us talk. Now they just gonna know, oh, he always on the ass. Ooh. So if anything do happen, folks, they gonna already know. Like, these niggas goofy as hell, for that's why motherfuckers be getting bumped, for niggas just be wanting to talk to hoes in front of niggas, and as soon as a nigga hit, niggas gonna run and tell niggas and all type. Niggas be lame as hell. I be the nigga that laid back in my room every day. And a nigga that laid back in my room every day on phone, them ain't talking to niggas, ain't doing nothing. And I know they see that. They probably peep that. But I won't really shoot my shot at they weak ass, though. I want to shoot my shot for, so. But they peep shit, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, for in the joint, folk, like, you could be one of them niggas, like, folk, I consider myself as one of them niggas, folk. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm one of them niggas, folk. I'm for them, so. But a lot of times, for in the joint, folk, bitches, it'll be a decent ass bitch. She'll go for a weak ass nigga, like, no, like, for, like, she'll go for a nigga you wouldn't even expect to, you would expect, you know what I'm saying, to go for. You know what I'm talking about? That's how that shit be, folk. On for them. But anyways, man, shout out to for them. Shout out to Shorty, though, man. Niggas be thirsty as hell in the joint, but yeah, you can't pick your roommate in the joint, man. I had the most, fool. I had an old ass celly, fool. I had to get on this nigga ass, fool. I'm talking about this nigga was like, no over exaggerating, fool. He was at least like 62 on front of in a wheelchair and everything, fool. Only thing I liked about this nigga that he never be in the room. And I'm a room nigga, like, I did my whole bed in the room. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my room all day. Only time I'm coming out is if I probably go to lunch or some shit like that. I don't eat breakfast. I don't eat cereal. I don't like cereal, so I'm not even getting up for that shit. Only time I'm coming out if I eat lunch. You know what I'm saying? I probably eat the little weak ass dinner, folks. But I always have my canteen, but I ain't never made hookups neither. I'm not no hookup ass type of nigga, so. Or I'm going to wreck or something like that. Or I got to use the bathroom because our bathroom one in our cell. That's the only time you see me, folks. Or if a nigga come knock on my door and ask me to play chess, I play chess and I'm back in my room. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't out there for niggas. You never seen me for. If you wanted to see me, you would have to motherfucker come to my room. Like, I had motherfuckers, I wasn't even walking the track. It'll be a nigga on my unit, folk, knocking on my shit, folk, telling me that somebody, like, phone them, woo, woo. Phone them outside, like, it'll be a nigga off a different unit that's walking the track on my shit. With my unit. Folks, they'll be like, hey, folks told me to come grab you, folks. On phone them. He said, come out to the track, woo, woo. Shit like that, for I did my whole bit in the room. But that's the only thing I liked about my celly. That he was never in the room, folks. So I had peace of mind. It was really like my room. Like, I'm in that bitch by myself all day. I'm watching TV, you know what I'm saying? And this nigga, folks, he ain't had nothing, folks. Like, no canteen. He ain't had no TV, no tablet, no nothing, folks. So every time he watch TV, all that shit, he watching my shit, all that shit. But I ain't never had no problem with that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. I'm a smooth ass seller, you know what I'm saying? He ain't never had to go hungry. I was giving him shit and all that shit and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But his ass started becoming a problem, folks, because for this nigga had every health problem you could think of, folks. Every health problem you could think of, folks. This nigga had high blood pressure. I think this nigga even had low blood pressure. This nigga was a diabetic. That nigga had bone cancer. And I know because I read his shit, folks, because he showed me his shit, because I'm finna tell you how this happened, for I know, folks. He told me he taking like 18, 19 different pills, G, on phone them. The nigga had so many problems for arthritis, like so much shit wrong with this nigga, folks. Like, G, it's like, G, folks, If you got all type of shit wrong with you like this, prison is the last place you want to go, G, because they don't give a fuck about you, boy. They don't give a fuck about you, boy. You gonna die in that bitch, boy. If you got all type of shit going on with you, for like, if you like type motherfucker that be having seizures, like all type of shit that's going on with you, for you do not want to go to prison, for, because they gonna treat you like shit in that bitch, for on top of you already probably feeling sick and bad and fucked up, for like, they gonna dog you in that bitch, for. But this nigga had a farting problem. This nigga was taking pills for his fart, G. For this nigga fart, G, smelled like for a dead body, for. This nigga fart, G, stank so bad, for. I let it slide like 2 times before I was damn near on my bed, folks. I get to smell a stanky ass smell. I'm watching TV, for I just get to smell. I'm talking about some shit that'll make you, for. I'm talking about, you gotta put your head under your shirt, put the cover over your head. You can't breathe. Now I'm talking about that shit stank, like some shit that you just can't take the smell, for. I let that shit slide like 2 times. But the first time I'm up there thinking, that's disrespectful, for. You don't do that in a joint, G. But I'm giving him little packs. I know he old as hell. You know what I'm saying? He probably can't help it, for, you know what I'm saying? He old as fuck, well, wheelchair, all that shit. So I let it slide like 1 or 2 times, for. But whole time I'm up there thinking to myself, like, is this nigga for real, for? This nigga stank, for, like, but is this nigga for real, for? Like, you really, folks, down there farting, my nigga, for, like, and you don't even hear it or nothing, you just smell it. I never heard it, for. Never heard it. On phone, them folks got a silence on that bitch. On phone, no. Folks ass down there getting that. On phone now. Folks ass down there getting that. On phone now. But you can't hear that shit though. You just gonna smell that shit. Gonna be like, what the fuck? But probably like the 3rd time, G, I was telling myself, focus. I'm really trying to calm myself down, focus. That's some shit like that to get you whooped in the joint, folks. You can't do no shit like that. Usually if you got to fart, you got to go your ass on the toilet, fart in the toilet and flush the toilet. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep flushing that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Get that shit down there, for out of respect. You supposed to respect your celly, folks. You don't fart in the cell. That's disrespectful than a bitch, folks. Because we both living in this bitch. I'm grown as hell. You grown as hell. I'm a grown ass man. I don't want to smell another grown man fart, folks. Like, that shit nasty as hell. We got to live in this bitch. And then I be thinking all type of shit like, damn, if you fart in the room, all your motherfucking fart particles and all type of shit that you got going on, probably floating all in the air, getting on my clothes and blanket, my food, all type of shit, like, you can't be, no, folks. Ain't no farting like that, in the room, that shit nasty as hell. But the 3rd time I had to get on his ass, like, hey, school, I smelt that shit, folks. Hey, I lift up, folks. I'm laying down, probably, G. I smelt the fart, G. I lift up, like, I linked my head down because he was on the bottom bunk. I'm like, hey, school. I'm like, man. I'm like, I know you ain't down there farting, He like, yeah, man, I'm sorry, man. Ooh, man. He like, man, I can't help it. He like, man, I'm sorry about that, man. I'm like, hey, man, listen, man. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, man, that's disrespectful as hell, We both living in here, man. I'm like, folks, you gotta start going to, I'm like, I understand that, folks, you probably can't help it and all that. I'm like, but out of respect, man, out of respect for me, man, I need, like, can you start going to the bathroom, bro? You know what I'm saying? The bathroom wasn't in our room. He had to walk all out the door, or I told him, like, leave out the room. Like, can you please, like, leave out the room, folks, if you got a fart? On phone, like, I don't want to smell you, folks. He like, I got you. Like, yeah, I got you. Woo. I'm like, all right, man. Ever since then, folks, never smelled no fart. I think he did, like, one time, like, after that shit, he probably only farted, like, once or twice on accident, folks. But this nigga, folks, this nigga has, you know what I'm saying? I had him so on point. It'd be like 3, 4 in the morning, he'd be getting up 3, 4 times a night. Folks trying to sleep. He on medication, all type of shit. Folks is doing his best not to fart in that room. It's 3, 4 in the morning, 2 in the morning. Folks steady getting up, leaving out the room. On phone them, just to fart. Waking up out his sleep. Folks got to get up out of sleep, get out of bed. All that shit, for his back hurt, all type of shit. Walk out the room just to fart. But that's how it is in the joint, for you gotta have respect for. I don't want trying to smell that shit, for on my mama. But whole time I was in that bitch with that nigga, for I was just hoping and praying that. I'm saying, man, I was mad as hell I had that celly, for. Like, folks' ass was hard to handle. And folks' ass used to go to the hospital every day. Like, for they damn that should have been paying me for the shit that I was doing for my celly. For I was damn that taking care of this nigga. For I was like his nurse or some shit. Nigga, it'll be 2 in the morning, nigga, because you can leave out the unit if you get permission from the staff. It'll be 2 in the morning for I'm walking outside with this nigga in a wheelchair, taking him to the nurse, because the nurse was in a different building. So I'm pushing this nigga. I'm walking on the track and shit. 2 in the morning. It's cold as hell, nigga. It's winter time. I'm pushing this nigga to the motherfucking nurse and shit. Doing all that shit, folks. Damn near every other day, folks. It's early in the morning. 2 in the morning, I'm doing this shit all the time. This nigga done told me, folks, he like, hey, man, I need you to do me a favor, man. The nigga, he wanted me to, he said he was finna fall. Cause they wasn't caring about him, for he knew something was wrong with him and shit like that, for, and he was telling them about it, but they was mistreating him, for, like, they weren't taking them seriously, cause they probably think like, this old ass nigga been to the joint all these times. And he told me he been to the joint 18 times, for. The nigga told me he been to the joint 18 times, G. They probably thinking like, man, this nigga folk been to the joint all this time, this old ass nigger. You know what I'm saying? Finna keep take care of this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So well, some room. I'm tired of taking care of this nigga. You know, them nurses, they just want to get their money for, get the fuck on out of there. They don't care about nobody in that bitch. But they weren't taking that nigga serious for. So the nigga said he was finna fall. And he want me to run out there to the COs and tell them that, man, my celly just fell and hit his head and all that shit. Just so I can take him to the nurse and shit so they can check him out and all that shit. So he used to do shit like that. I used to look out for him, go out there like, hey, man, like my celly, man, he just failed for y'all. Y'all need to go check up on him, for. I don't want y'all thinking I just whooped him and some shit like that. Like, go ahead and check up on him, for. I ain't going for none of that. I need y'all to go check up on him. I used to play my role for him and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, though. But I remember one time, man, on phone them nigga, I'm laying down for them. I forgot what time do we lock down for. I think we locked down at like 10. I think we locked down at like 10, for. So we just locked down, for me and my celly in the room and shit. We had just locked down, for. On phone them, it's probably like 10:05, G. I'm watching TV. I hear on phone now, but I ain't really paying it no mind, for I'm mad at my business. My celly get up. Fart man on phone now. That nigga look out the window in our door. On phone him, he get that. You know, he old and shit. So he probably sitting down on the bed and shit, watching my TV and shit. Nigga get up. He looking out the window and shit. He said, hey, silly. On phone number. That's how he talk for on my mama. Silly. That's what he was calling me. Hey, silly. Somebody knocked out. What? I jumped down. I look out the window, fool. Gee. I look out the window, G. Folks, it's a nigga on his hands and knees crawling, throwing up noodles. I'm talking about fat ass not on his shit, folks, that's covering up all this, folks. I'm talking about all this, like this whole bag, G, was his head, folks. His eye all the way to like right here. Fat ass knot on his shit, folks. I'm talking about the biggest knot. The biggest of the biggest, folks. For the nigga was like, folks coughing and shit. On my mama, nigga, I seen noodles on the floor. You ever heard, folks, like motherfuckers, I'm gonna beat your noodles loose or some shit like that, folks? A motherfucker real life just beat this man noodles loose. Fuck, this nigga got the throwing up noodles, folks. A motherfucker just... Folks, this nigga wasn't nothing but like, he had to be like 5'7", folks. He fought a nigga that was like 5'10", folks, but the nigga weight like 5'10". I'm talking about this nigga calf muscles was like this, folks. I ain't gonna lie, this 5'10" nigga, folks. This nigga had the biggest calf muscles I ever seen in my life. I'm talking about big stocky ass nigga. Folks, on my mama, this nigga was on the ground, G. Didn't even know where he was at, folks. Throwing them noodles and all type of shit. I'm talking about, G. The noodles was on the left side of him. Guess what's on the right side of this nigga, fool? His beard, G. For I swear to God, G. For it was noodles on the carpet, for blood on the carpet, and his beard, for. For I'm not making this shit up, for the nigga, I didn't see him get knocked out, for. I swear to God, but I opened my door after this shit happened, and I'm just right. He got knocked out right in front of my cell, for. I'm talking about, as soon as I opened the door, I looked down, he right there. Folks got knocked out right in front of my door. So when he got knocked out and shit, I opened my door. Everybody, like, got their doors open, looking. The motherfuckers on top tier getting that. On phone them looking down, all type of shit. Me, I opened my door, he right here, folks. For I'm looking at the man, folks, G. I'm like, damn. For I seen a patch of beard, folks, noodles, all type of shit on the floor. He... on phone them getting all that, folks. Fat ass not on his shit, G. I'm just looking at him like, damn, what the fuck happened? Big folks on phone them. Folks ass just walking back and forth. Folks getting that. I told this nigga, he put his hands on me, folks. I told him stop playing on me. He put his hands on me. Ooh. Folks, you would look at the little nigga, folks, then look at fool. You would just be like, why would you even play with dude like that? You know what I mean? Like, why the fuck would you even play with dude? Like, why would you put your hands on folks? And folks told me, I'm talking about, G, you know he knocked him out some crucial, G. The police ain't do nothing. They let this man pack his own shit, let him do it. They ain't even touch this man. They let this man pack his own shit. They ain't do nothing, grab him, touch him, say nothing to him, none of that shit. On my mama. I swear to God, folks. Folks got to telling me what happened and shit like that, folks. Like, folks, on my mama, nigga put his hands on me, folks. He like, I let him slide, folks, put his hands on me back there, folks, and I calmed myself down. So the nigga let him put his hands on him and didn't even fight him, folks, because he damn near knowing what he gonna do with a nigga. He like, let him slide. Damn near on some soft ass shit, nigga put their hands on you, folks. You supposed to crease him, folks. I don't give no fuck what a nigga talking. Nigga say what they want, but nigga put their hands on you, folks. You gotta demonstrate. But he ain't even demonstrate the first time. Folks let him slide. And I guess when he got by my door, folks tried to swing off him again. And folks did him so bogus, G. Folks did him so bogus. For I heard he hit him with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On phone them R2, left 2, X circle, triangle, X circle, X circle, X circle, L1, L2, R1, R2, G. Then left arrow down, up, left, up, left on phone them. Folks, they took dude, they had the medical come, they put dude ass in a wheelchair for they had to help him up off the floor, G. He couldn't even stand up, G, to save his life, fool. They had to put the nigga in a wheelchair. They took food and them to the hole peacefully. Peacefully. They put folks in the wheelchair on phone them, they both went to the hole. On phone them, I'm just looking at the floor. Now they got the motherfucking inmate workers right in front of my cell and shit like that. And then COs get to getting that on phone them. Y'all everybody lock in. Woo, woo, everybody close y'all door. Woo, woo. So motherfucker get to closing their door. But me, I can close my door because it's right here. It don't matter if I close my door, I can still see. Y'all can't tell me to get away from my window, none of that shit. Cause then y'all be doing too much, folks, and you motherfuckers ain't doing all that. But anyways, so I'm just looking for on phone now. They got the motherfucking union workers coming out now, type shit, cause everybody gone now. Now they need these motherfucking union workers to clean up this hair, folks. And clean up this blood and them noodles, G. So they get to getting spray bottles and shit, all that, folks. For them had to grab the vacuum to vacuum up his beard, G. Swear to God, I seen the nigga get his beard knocked off, G. That nigga beard was on the floor, folks. His beard was on the floor, G. Motherfuckers had to vacuum his beard, folks. On phone now. I heard a story, and it's no bullshit, for I swear to God, I'm not lying, for. On phone, I'm not lying. I'm not over exaggerating. None of that shit. On phone, it was a big ass hairball on the floor. On phone now. I seen it with my own eye. I think that was the worst I ever seen. Like I ain't see him get knocked out, but I looked out as soon as it was done, and I seen the after effect, folks. I seen that loaded potato, folks had. I'm talking about loaded potato on his shit, folks. That nigga had all type of shit coming out, all type of cheese, sour cream, folks, all type of shit coming out that motherfucker, folks. That motherfucker was loaded, baconator on phone now. Folks put the baconator on his shit on phone now. That shit was crazy than a bitch, boy. On phone them, and I seen them walking from the hole. So like when you're in the hole, you got like nurse appointments and shit like that. They walk you from the hole. Like some CO be like 2 COs. You have when you're all orange and shit, and you'll be walking on the track and shit. On phone them cuffed up and shit. And they grabbing both of your arms and shit. You walking to the motherfucking thing on phone them. I'm talking about G, his shit. I shut, I black, fat ass potato on his shit. Bacon. On phone them. The biggest bacon. All on his shit. I'm like, damn, for now. But yeah, bro. I done seen plenty niggas get whooped, though. I ain't gonna lie, for I seen the nigga get his ass stumped out for like 2 minutes. 2 minutes a long time for. I'm talking about monkey stump. I'm talking about 2 feet. On phone them folks stumping his ass for about 2 minutes, boy, before the CEO seen it. On phone them. Motherfucker quiet as hell. Motherfucker was just minding their own business, ain't making no scene, acting like they all watching motherfuckers them that still playing cards while folks getting this shit monkey stumped in the corner. Everybody acting like ain't nothing going on. That's why it took a while for the CO to realize. Folks over here in the corner getting his ass monkey stumped. On phone them. I done seen all type of shit, man. I done seen niggas get holed by gay dudes. I'm talking about niggas in that bitch. That's one thing that really fucked me up in the joint for when I got to seeing gay dudes for like it's crazy for like I don't got nothing against gay people for, but it's crazy how like they how it's real for like they show a lot of love for the gay like gay people for like in a joint. It's a motherfucker you can't play with, for. The COs don't even play with them because it's like they be holding the CO. I seen gay niggas hold COs for, because it's like if you play with them, G, all they gonna do is just hit that gay shit, and you didn't go get in trouble for like talking about it's like what the fuck is called when you what is called for when you messing with a gay motherfucker or if you beat up a gay person, like if you beat up a rapist, it's like a certain type of charge, a hate crime or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If it's called something different, drop it in the comments, for let me know. But yeah, some shit like that, like a hate crime, for on phone now. Hey, drop loaded potato down on my man, my shit too on phone now. If you watching this, for comment loaded potato for folks potato, G. But anyways, yeah, for I done seen niggas get holed by gay dudes though on phone now. But yeah, they show their ass love, folks, in that bitch, like for. They got bras on there if they want to order that shit, panties and shit. eyeliner. I seen gay motherfuckers with eyeliner, makeup, all that shit, folks. You can order this shit on in a male prison, folks. In a male prison. It's niggas walking. Nigga, I remember nigga, my shorty used to come visit me, folks. On phone number, boy, it'll be a nigga like 2 seats over, boy, next to me, an inmate, nigga, a whole male, looking like a whole bitch. I'm talking about this nigga looking like a whole bitch. Long hair, all that shit. You would think they made a huge mistake. On phone number, you would think they made a huge mistake. Boy, it was a nigga like that in Dane County too, folks. When I was in Dane County, on phone number, motherfuckers used to be on his ass though, roasted, flaming his ass. On phone now, I remember that nigga was walking, folks. I forgot, folks, this MC nigga, I forgot that nigga name, but that nigga was funny as hell, folks. He was one of the MCs, folks. That nigga was funny as hell though, folks. Now, hey, that nigga, hey. He was a fat gay nigga too. He came in that bitch on phone him. I thought they fucked up. You know me, I can't really see too far away phone him. On phone him, I could see a nigga with a blick if he pointing that bitch at me or something like that. But if it ain't nothing like that, I can't really see far away on phone him. So folks, I seen the nigga come in, G, on phone him in the Dane County, G. I swear to God, G, I thought they made it. G, I thought something was going on, G. I'm talking about this nigga had a motherfucking wig on, long hair. On phone of folks had real titties, all type of shit, folks. No homo, folks. Real titties, all type of shit on phone now. And I remember one time, folks, and the nigga was walking, folks. Gay as hell, motherfuckers be on his ass. He couldn't do nothing and get away with it, folks. Motherfucker was on him, G. I ain't gonna lie. And it was niggas that motherfuckers was talking to, like kicking it with, playing, not me, but niggas was like playing cards with them, having conversations, all type of shit with niggas. On phone, when this gay dude got over there, niggas started showing their true colors on phone them. Niggas started hanging with the gay dude, playing cards, like all type of weird ass shit. I ain't gonna lie, folks. I don't got nothing against gay people, but in a joint, like that ain't really nothing you should want to do. It's like play cards and like be with the gay dudes all the time because motherfuckers will be kind of looking at you crazy, folks. But like in a joint, folks, like niggas, it'll be like some cool niggas, folks, that'll talk to the gay dude. You know what I'm saying? Like in a joint. You know what I'm saying? I ain't see that in jail in Dane County. Motherfuckers weren't really talking to dude. If you talking to dude, I think like the most of the motherfuckers talking to dude was on that type of time. But in a joint, it'll be niggas that been down like forever type shit that'll like chop it up with them because they is human. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, you know what I'm saying, that they just some odd creases and all this other shit with like they is human, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I just feel like I couldn't do that. I really wasn't trying to do that too much because you don't want a gay motherfucker to get to thinking wrong and shit. But on phone now, I remember I was in the county, folks, the gay nigga got the walking, folks. On 4, I think he was going to the bathroom. That nigga MC, folks. The MC nigga, for that nigga get to getting that bounce, 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 bounce. Folks ass get to singing that R. Kelly. Folks get to getting that bounce, 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 bounce. On phone now. Gay as hell on phone now. On phone now, that boy, that gay nigga was in that bitch walking. Gay as hell, folks. Folks getting that booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Phone now. Gay as hell, folks. No homo. On phone now. No homo. On phone now. Man, that shit used to be crazy as hell in the joint, folks. I ain't gonna lie, I be wanting to like come up with so many more stories, G, because it's a lot of like jail ain't all that fun, folks. Like, I ain't trying to make like this shit cracking, G. This shit weak as hell, folks, but I feel like the most healthiest thing in life, not even in jail, outside of jail, the most healthiest thing in life is laughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like laughter, my favorite type of movies is like comedy, you feel me? Because I like laughing, I feel like laughing is very healthy for you, it's like, You feel good when you laugh. You feel good when it's fun, like funny and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done had some good ass laughs, folks. Like, some good ass laughs. Like, I ain't had too many laughs. It wasn't like all funny, giggle all the motherfucking time and that bitch and shit like that. But I have to really think about like some shit that I really laughed about that was like funny as hell, or like my stomach started hurting and shit. Like, but like, I don't know. I be want to come up with more stories and shit like that, but I be having to think about that shit because my memory kind of bad. For I ain't gonna lie to you, for and it's so much shit that done happened for us. Like hard to really remember that shit. But once I get that shit, for and like I'm gonna try to just remember as much as I can and give it to y'all. But it's way more shit than like what I'm telling y'all, for like. Man, shit happen every day in that bitch, for it's hard to remember everything, for shit happen every day in that motherfucker, for. You know what I'm saying? It's all type of shit. I got some funny ass stories though, believe that. Y'all just gotta be patient with me before I'm gonna get them bitches to y'all, man. On phone now. Man, leave a comment, man. Like and motherfucking subscribe, man. Fuck with your motherfucking boy, man. On phone now. On phone now, fuck with your boy, man. On phone now, like I said. If they had a way where I can see who viewing my shit but ain't liking it or commenting on that shit, I'll get on your ass, for. So y'all low-key kind of lucky that I can't really see who watching my shit and viewing my shit that ain't commenting, liking, and subscribing, for. Because I would have been got on your ass, boy. On for them. They don't call me demon for no reason, for them. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, for no. So just like and comment and subscribe, man. Fuck with me. I'm gonna keep on doing this shit, man. Give me a reason to keep doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Show me y'all fucking with me, man. Motherfuckers already know I'm demon, man.